All right, welcome to the RAMcast, where we talk about all things related to Sioux Valley. This is your host, Brian Kirby, and my co-host, Jimmy Sickler.
Happy to be here, Mr. Kirby.
All right, this is yet another one of our special spotlights, and today we have none other than Miss Stefanie.
Hello.
All right, I'm looking forward to this one, Jimmy. I really am. Stefanie, I'm looking
Me too.
forward
It's
to
the
it.
elusive Miss Stefanie.
It is. So, without further ado, let's get the show rolling. All right, Miss Stefanie, why don't you tell us the name of your high school, town, state, and the mascot?
St. Charles High School in St. Charles, Illinois, and we were the Fighting Saints.
Oh, is it Illinois or Illinois?
It's definitely Illinois, no S. Yeah.
Okay. All right. It's always it's like a debate, I don't know. I always hear it. So
There's no debate.
Okay.
All right. What song, band, TV show, movie have you been listening to or watching for fun?
I have been listening to a book series, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. It's kind of captured my attention lately.
Yes. All right.
All right. While you were back roaming the halls, not too long ago, back in the day here, which teacher had the most impact on you, and what do you remember about them?
I actually have a terrible memory, so I don't remember pretty much anybody specifically. And I think that's good because maybe nothing stands out, but there was nothing traumatic either.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's true. True. Very true.
So when you were in school, what was your favorite extracurricular activity?
I mostly worked and babysat. And,
All right.
I drove around a lot and went to see bands and tried not to get in trouble.
Ooh, okay. I like it. A little working time. So, what does Miss Stefanie do for fun when she's not at Sioux Valley?
I have a very healthy balance of walking my dog and laying around a lot.
So the dog, you and your dog lay around, and then you and your dog go for walks. Perfect balance.
Yes, exactly.
All right. I like it.
So when you were in school, what class did you find the most enjoyable?
I really liked math up until like pre-calculus times. And so actually I'm in a math class this year with Miss Smith, and I'm really enjoying learning all that kind of, again, 8th grade math all over.
Yes.
Yeah, it's hard to keep that if you don't practice it. That's for sure.
Yeah, I haven't used the slope-intercept formula in my life lately.
All right. Hey, so kind of thinking back again, who do you think you may have had the most meaningful relationship as a student? It doesn't have to be a teacher either. It could be anybody. It could be janitor. It could be the lunch person. It could be anybody.
It was definitely like my friends, my best friend, and then my parents were always super important in my life.
Yeah.
They had high expectations of me, and that was important.
That's good.
Nice. What is something you have learned about yourself since you started working with students?
I think that being here has just reinforced how important kindness is to everybody all the time. And it should be front and center in all your interactions.
And I will say Miss Stefanie is a shining example of that for sure.
Yes,
Thank
absolutely. You. So knowing what you know now, what advice would you give your younger self, either entering high school for the first time or leaving high school for some kind of post-secondary training?
I would say to take advantage of opportunities, like say yes to stuff, and to try to learn another language. I think that's really important and much easier to do when you're younger. And then, drink water, stretch. Don't be full of excuses. That kind of stuff.
I like it.
I feel like that was targeted directly at me. Okay. What is one of the most memorable moments you've had with your students, and why were they so special?
I really enjoy the casual moments. I was in a class where we were doing locker science, so there was a lot of coloring time. And if I can just be, a real person and random with them, I think it's really special because I'm not encouraging them to, use capital letters or punctuation or anything like that.
Yeah, and you really get to see the kids when they're in that that non-rigorous academic side, but yet kind of doing something fun. I like it.
Exactly.
So what was one of the most embarrassing things that's ever happened to you in front of students?
I'm not in front of students right now, but this is pretty embarrassing. But
Okay.
my
But
first days, I had like a high school class, and I was just super nervous about it, and kind of stammery, and they were just like, "What is wrong with this lady?" That's probably the most embarrassed I've been.
okay. All right. Well, it makes sense. Makes
Yeah.
sense.
So this is going to be in front of students, though, technically, because they'll be listening to
It's
it.
true. It's true.
Yep. Might get the highest number of watches too, by the way.
Oh, I doubt it.
What? No, well, you'll definitely beat my episode. What is your plan after May 23rd, which is the day we're supposed to be cleared for summer break? We just saw the new snow day schedule, so looks like
We're still
if
on
we
it.
don't have more snow days, we'll be okay there. So what's your plan for the summer, basically?
I'm going to work my summer job and plant a garden, and hopefully we get a lot of good weather and I can get a tan.
There you go. I would say if you're down closer to this part of the world, your summer might start earlier, but you guys got more snow up there, I think, than we did.
Yes, we did.
All right, so that kind of concludes all the main questions. The last one that we like to ask is there anything else you would like to add that we did not talk about yet?
No, just thank you for having me.
All right. Well, sounds good. We do appreciate it. And that will conclude this special edition with our spotlight. This is Mr. Kirby here, principal at Sioux Valley, and my co-host, as always, Jimmy. Thank you, Jimmy.
Yes, thank you for having me, Mr. Kirby.
And Miss Stefanie, our special guest. Thanks for taking the time out of your super busy day. I do appreciate it very much.
Thank you.
And I hope you enjoy this podcast as another way to connect with our Sioux Valley community. Hope to see you at the next school event or around the community. Thanks for listening.